planet alert for April 2019. Let's see what there is in store. And metaphysical, geopolitical level. Here we are. So the new moon has happened. Okay. Last month on March 16, 17, we received a very strong wave of high frequency energy. I really felt that energy because a beam of light hit me in the head on the morning of March 16 when the Schumann resonance hit 130 Hz. That beam really knocked me out, and I'm just now recovering from that energy. It causes me to go through a major crisis on a mental, emotional, and physical level. Yeah, I think that, but was the great transformation that they claimed that would happen, but that particular specific time, that was on 21 March. Nothing happened. What happened was that I saw beings coming down. I saw beings like animals coming down to earth. But nothing besides that, nothing else happened. And some people felt sick, felt uneasy. Here's a picture of the Schumann resonance for March 15 through 17. There was information all over the internet last month about the event that would happen on the spring equinox. I felt the wave a few days before the equinox, and it was very powerful energy. It's now time to adjust that energy as the frequency of the earth continues to rise. There will continue to be more waves of light as we move through this month. The energy of March opened us up to be able to handle the energy of April. I just read an article channeled by Christine Day, and it is very interesting. She says that April is the opening of the dove energy on Earth. The dove energy is set to full activate on our planet on April 27, 2019. This is the part of the completion prophecy within the Mayan calendar. No, it may go until 2027. Those who are ready will then start to open to cross consciousness with the opening of their heart chakra. No way, don't open chakra, you're gonna be in trouble. The word key here is whatever you do not trust in just anybody. Use or anything, just use your common sense, your intuition. Okay, do not just open up anything, your chakras, your legs, whatever, for just anybody. The sun is now moving through the sign of Aries, which is ruled by Mars. This planet can be violent, so please keep your cool. Yeah, I say that to a beach here in Asian that throws through bleach inside an aquarium, a tank full of fish, golden and tetra and guppy fish, killing all of them. Uranus is activating the area of Israel and Palestine, and recently there have been major demonstrations in the area. Now the moon is conjunct Uranus, activating that energy. Please send lots of light to that area. We need to create peace, at least within ourselves. That's true. Let be peace in the world, and let begin with me. Yeah, and better yet, be on your own, because when we are with people, we tend to become more stressed out. We are moving through much chaos on all levels right now, and is affecting almost everyone. This is because out of the chaos comes a new creation. You can look at the world from a very chaotic point of view, or you can look at all of the light waves that have been sent to Earth to change our frequency. This energy is shining light on the dark aspect and bringing up negative things from the past that need to be released. We are building up to a climax on April 13, when the sun makes a conjunction to Eos, the goddess of chaos. First was the goddess of that one Vista, the goddess of fire that affect California and other area of the world. And now we have what? Eos. This is just one being pretend to be many. On that day, this conjunction will be making a perfect 90-degree angle to Pluto. The transformer and the south node, which brings up things from the past that needs to be completed. Capricorn rules governments, and that's where Pluto and the south node are located right now, along with Saturn. I had a dream in August of 2011 that our government would be transformed and a new one of light would be set up. That's just your dream, lady. It's very hard to be realized and takes place. So keep on wishing. To me, it's all just wish-washy thinking. It's like creating bubbles in the sky. We need to put our feet on us and be more realistic than dreaming. Give reins to fantasies and illusion. In my dream, a bunch of people were asleep, and when we woke up, everything changed. We have been in the time period of the transformation, and now we are in the wake up energy. I don't see people waking up yet. Many are still sleeping. These are many TV visitors that are here right now to watch the conclusion of this great drama. But of course, they also have invested here in this so-called living library. The first time we had open help from our tea friends was in August of 2011. Yeah, that time was a chaos, huh? A real chaos. At that time, there was a stellar explosion in the handle of the Big Dipper. Astronomers thought it was a small supernova in our solar system, although I see it differently. It was our ET friends destroying a dark base belonging to negative entities that had controlled our solar system. I don't think that there's no no division between good or bad among the same entities. Come on, they are one and all. They are both sides of the same coin. Wake up, lady. I don't think there's no team light versus team dark. They are all one and all. Different destroying the no such thing. Belong to a negative entities that had controlled our solar system for eons of time. I do not believe. The deeper was the main base in space from which they controlled us. This event was the beginning of our freedom. Freedom, I still cannot get off this place I am to a better place where I want to be. So, where's the freedom? I'm still stuck up here. The Book of Knowledge, The Keys of Enoch, that was published in 1977, talks about the explosion, the handle of the Big Dipper. The book says, "In the end, we as the family of God will see the opening of the stargates in the Big Dipper and the Pleiades and the coming down of light." Pleiades, there is many varieties of these beings. They are not humans. For me, it's a lie. There's no such thing as a human the other side. It's almost cyborg, half humans, half cyborg, half organic, half non-organic. They are archons. Some of them are, they say that they are Carrion. Carrions are those beings like Kobasar and Horus. Twins are bad men. They are from the avian beings, the bad being. And they are not humans. They are not this blonde, this blue-eyed people that they see. This is nothing but a hologram. I do not believe that there is human on the other side. If there is, it's just a replica of what was stolen from Earth. Because when these beings came in here, there were already humans in here. What they did was to harvest DNA from Earth and take elsewhere and create a replica. But those souls are not humans. So I do not believe that these beings are humans. And many here on Earth also is not human. They just often have human bodies, but they are not humans. Especially those who like to do bad things towards other people or animals. Those are not humans. And the ants, okay, the stargate deeper, there the stargates in the Big Dipper and the Pleiades and the coming down of light. During this new era of light, there will be the judgment of the earth and the release of the sun from its circumpolar spiral. Now I ask, if this person here, this old lady, say that they are good, then what the hell have judgment for? Huh? A good God will never judge. Who judges archons? Come on, think. No such thing as God will come down, because God is a source. God has no gender, no sex. I mean, no gender, no sexual gender. Is not a male or female. It doesn't. It's not a thief at all. God is in an energy, not energy, but some form of atomic, subatomic particles. This is a source. It has no form whatsoever. So those who come here, those are not gods. And if they judge, they just showing that they are not gods at all. So I am here. I have metaphorically, I got a nates on my ears. This means that there's something fishy about it, and I'm not gonna fall for it, and it's not true. It's a lie. I got a lies. I got a flea here on my ears. I don't believe. It's a bluff. If there's judgment, you see, she give herself away already. There will be judgment, then it's a lie. More likely to be a lie. It's just another setup of the cities to take over Earth. And if the government see a bad, they are 3, 4, 10 times worse than our government. During this new era of light, there will be the judgment of earth, and the release of the sun from its circumpolar spiral. What? As the end of the time, spiral means feminine. That means the energy will be more what? Patriarchal, and more male. Again, at the end of the time, we will see the war of the heavens and the coming of the host of Michael. Nonsense, grandma. Go and bake cookies, you do better. You're gonna fare better. They will free the planetary intelligences from the influences of the negative intelligence. Crap, it won't happen because they are one and only. They are both sides of the coin. They free the planetary intelligences from the influences of controlling this planet. Really, I tell you, this kind of people really deserve what they're getting here on Earth, This kind of people cannot think, cannot rationalize. They do not have the feet on the earth. This kind of people is the reason why we are being invaded by extra in intra terrestrial forces. The high command intelligence from the influences of the negative. The high command intelligence works with our solar system through the midway station of Arcturus. Arcturus also has invested here on the herds on this the quadrant, the adjacent planets on the solar system besides Earth. They too are in it together, and I heard that they kind of rule the fourth dimension. Then is there where the soul will be judged by the Arcturians. So who's to say that they are the good guys? There will no such thing. There will be no such thing. So I'm the kind of person who rather keep kind of critical mind rather than a subversive and accommodate kind of mind. My mind's not open to all possibilities when I do not see, so it doesn't hold this truth because we not see where this means. How can you prove that they are different when that we are dealing with different entities when you don't see, when they hide, they are shady, they are sneaky. So who are you to say that they are trustworthy, that what they say is true? So it's always good to keep a critical mind. That's why they tell us not to judge, but they can judge, you see. But it's always good to keep an open mind and see. See high from the influence of negative. No such thing. See high command intelligence works with our solar system through the midway station of The beings from Arcturus opened the lower heavens by breaking the controlling handle of the Big Dipper, thereby allowing the lower heavens to move into alignment with the true star point of the Pleiades. That's why I saw a lot of animals like beans here on Earth on 21 March. That was the first event that happened, and there were many more that came later. Deities from Arcturus are the guardians of our solar system, and they are here to help us get through this chaotic period of time. No sense, no such thing. The next event was the destruction of the machines on the moon that were the transformers for the control energy that was sent here from Saturn. And also the moon was a base of a satellite, a kind of satellite to spy on Earth. Then the good again, the good it is there such thing? Destroy the underground bases of the negativity. I don't know, I don't see. How am I supposed to believe when I didn't see? The negativities here on Earth. There were many underground bases held by the negative ones. This controlling power force came from the handle of the Big Dipper, then to Saturn, then to the moon, and then to Earth. This is why the planet Saturn was considered the controller of Earth. Here is a video by David Icke that talks about breaking the control from Saturn. It was the beings from Saturn who created the matrix around Earth. This video is very, of course I knew it long time ago. Satania come from Satan, the word Satan. This I knew, but however, how I'm supposed to know and believe that these people are not related to this other being called Arcturus, Pleiades, Andromedas? How I'm supposed to know that they are not the same one and only? Have I seen them? Have they shown up? No. So how I'm supposed to believe? No way. Now the matrix is starting to break apart. Really? Let's watch. Let's wait and see. I watched the video last night and thought to myself, it's really happening. We are now becoming totally free. I don't think so, lady. I thought about the pentagram or circle that was seen on Saturn when pictures were taken of that planet some time ago. The pentagram is the form of a circle. And when I watched this video about the matrix falling, I saw what appeared to be, to me, a net that looked like a fisherman's net that consisted of round pentagrams connected by a cord. I also saw flashes of plasma light cutting through those cords and breaking the net. The energy from Saturn was controlled the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., which is the center of the military control complex in the USA. We are now free. I want to believe that. If we start to accept the fact that we are free, accept's not enough. I want to see, to believe. I want to really feel that freedom. We do not have to be under the control of anyone anymore because Satan no longer controls us. I wish that was true, but it's not. We can now change our way to look on Satan in astrology and look at Satan as the gift giver. We have learned the lesson of trying to control things in our life. I never controlled nobody, never. Not my sons and daughter, not and their father, not my mother, not nobody. Not even my pets I control. We know that control does not work anymore. Never worked. Not only now. even then it never worked. For those souls who are rebellions, for those souls who are very free thinker, who like freedom and do not take authority, not take law from outsiders. It does never work, never. It's a time for synchronicity to rule. What we think is what we'll create, and it will automatically manifest. Oh, I hope so. This one only happened when briefly in the second stage of death. Briefly. You know, what you think automatically will manifest. But I want to see here now in the physical. I want to really manifest things. You know, all my desires. And many people share this same thought. The desire to be where you want to be. The desire to break free from boundaries, from people, from vampire people, from energy sucking people, you know. I really want to manifest things. But 2 weeks is not enough. The sun will conjunct Uranus and Taurus on April 22, and a new era of light and love will start to manifest. Let's see. Plasma waves are all around us now, and we have a very interesting sky out there if we just look up to see what's going on. People send me pictures of the sky all the time. Yeah, I hope so, because it has been very frightening recently. I have seen many interesting pictures, and most of them are very beautiful. The Bible says to look for signs in the sky. Yeah, and men have seen, and what they saw was terror in the sky at the end times. They are there in abundance. I have mentioned many times recently that we are at the end of the book of Revelation. Oh yeah, let's see here. Beautiful. Let's look at the sky. How beautiful. Look at that. Is it a sight to behold? Certainly not. It's a sign to be scared of. A sight to get frightened and to actively flight. Just look at those clips. It's really terrifying. And then she asked us to look at the sky. Oh, yeah. Okay. Right. Oh my goodness. What the hell is going on? And those are all ATs doing that, you know. Now I'm not sure whether it's one and only T's or is the bad guys, the bad guys doing that to vindicate, to take revenge upon the others who tries to help us. I'm not sure what really is going on, but that is freak. It is really freaky. No, really, really freaky. Now I don't know whether this is hologram. Some says Project Blue Beam. I'm not sure. Or whether it's the bad guys doing that to frighten the people here, take revenge upon the other ATs who want to interfere in their affairs. So there's many possibilities, there's many questions about why is this happening, and that this is real frightening. It's not joke at all. It just look like the end of the world, and it's not new. They always do that, not just on Earth but in other planets. They always send those things here to frighten the people. Jonathan, this is a psychological warfare.
Here, get it, pictures. Let's read Timmer.
Through fears, they rule. They try to rule. Fear-based fear-based activities like this ones.
Pictures.
And then come an idiot and I say, oh, is everything okay? Oh. Everything is fine. Everything is green light. Go. No such thing. We are still in the alert. The alert is the orange light. We are still in orange light. There's no such thing as a green light yet. And my beat perhaps that it will be like this for like 1 decade more. And by then many things will happen. Many people will have to go and leave this earth. Especially those who deserve to go because of their belief system, because of their bigotries or their dogmatism, and the power that they give to these beings, the same beings that create all this. It's really frightening and look like hell here. Hell, this place for me now. Oh my goodness. Just look at this. They say because the axis of the earth is moving, the tectonic plates. Oh! The tectonic plates is moving the axis. And because the earth aligned with the central sun, maybe there's a reason for all that. So who says that it is good? Plasma waves are all around us now, and we have very interesting. Yeah, really. You are dreaming. You are living a cotton candy sky kind of fantasies and mentality. I have mentioned many times recently that the last paragraph before we enter the new heaven and the new earth energy talks about how we all have to stop judging before we are ready to enter the new energy. Judge, but they can judge. We cannot let judges arguing people, criticizing people, and complain. Do you see the word pain and the word complaining? Isn't it time to complaining? No, I don't see any pain here in complain. Isn't it time to stop complaining and change your attitude? Complain is more like plain, and change your attitude to one of gratitude. Gratitude for what? live in a chaos, certainty. Think of all the things you can be grateful for. I don't have many. Sorry. I have been working for a long time to change my attitude to one of gratitude. That's your problem. But not everybody is you. Life is more fun when you are happy. Yeah, sure, everybody wants to be happy. But what it takes to be happy? I will be happy even if I live in a muddy hut near a beach, a very peaceful beach, beautiful one. However, not in the chaos of the city without means to get out of this place. Easter is coming up on April 21 this year. I always look toward the energy of Easter since I leave. So that's it. Time to shine. Let's see, huh? Yeah, blah 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 blah. The same kind of pie in the sky, kind of words which doesn't hold any water in it.